Good day, ma'am. So, we are the group for reporter about the volleyball. So, I'm Irene Miss Long. This time, I will discuss the brief history, nature, and development of volleyball. So, ano nga ba yung volleyball? So, yung volleyball is a game played by two teams. Usually, mayroong 6 na players on a side. And which the players use their hands to bat a ball back and forth over a high net, trying to make the ball touch the court within the opponent's playing area before it can be returned. So, yan ang volleyball, tulad ng nakikita natin dyan sa picture. So, ang volleyball is originated in the United States. This was invented noong 1895 ni William C. Morgan, a YMCA director in Holyoke, Massachusetts, which he initially called Mentonet, in an attempt to meet the needs of local businessmen who found the game of basketball to be extraneous. Isa sa objective ng larong ito is to provide an indoor game to be played during the cold winters in the northeast states of the country. So, yung original game was played with a rubber bladder from a basketball. Noong 1896, the name was changed by Alfred Halstead, who after viewing a game, so pinalitan niya ng mas suitable name due to the varying characteristics ng larong ito. So, maraming mga pagbabago have occurred in this game. Isa sa mga developments ng volleyball is the contributions of the Filipinos who are credited with adding the set and spike in the game. And the Japanese added the sport to the Olympic Games program noong 1964. So, this game was introduced to the Philippines noong 1910 by the physical director of the YMCA, si Elwood S. Brown. Maging ito ay na-introduce din sa Japan, sa Poland, sa Uruguay, sa Brazil, in sa Latvia at sa Serbia. After ng World War I, ito ay na-introduce naman sa Europe. So, this game spread throughout the world. Today, there are more than 46 million Americans who play volleyball. There are 800 million players worldwide who play volleyball at least once a week. This game is played at the Olympic at maging sa beach volleyball. So, during the last 10 years, youth volleyball has gained tremendous popularity and isa sa mga fastest growing sports sa mga Filipino students. It became popular sport for both male and female in the country. Next, let us know the nature of the game. So, ayan nga, ang volleyball ay nilalaro ng dalawang teams na mayroong 6 players on a 9 by 18 meter court. So, makikita natin dyan sa picture yung sukat ng court. The primary objective of each team is to try to hit the ball to the opponent's side in such a manner to prevent the opponent from returning the ball. This is usually accomplished by using a 3-hit combination of forearm pass to a setter, followed by a set to another attacker who spikes the ball into the opponent's court. So, sa 6 players na yan, mayroong 3 sa harap at 3 rin sa likod. Makikita natin dyan sa sample picture. The 3 players in the front of the net are called the front row players at ang 3 naman sa likod ay back row players. So, players need to be in their correct rotational positions until the serve is executed. This means bawat players hindi pwede mag-overlap position from front to back or from side to side. Another feature of the new rules of volleyball is the introduction of lead serve, which allows play to continue even after ball touches the net as long as expanded service area provided the server wider option to execute as it continues into the opponent's court. So, the rally point scoring system is another new development in the game volleyball. So, sa role na to score, a serving or receiving team must win the rally. Ang mananalo ay ang team na unang score ng 25 points with a minimum lead of 2 points. In the case of a 24-24 tie, play is continued until a 2-point lead is achieved. So, the match is won by the team that wins 3 sets. In the case of 2-2 tie, the deciding set is played to 15 points with a minimum lead of 2 points. So, the volleyball also have a warm-up activities. So, the warm-up exercise are aimed at increasing the core muscle temperature in order to prepare the body and the mind for the intended volleyball activities. It also provides insurance against injury and soreness. So, ayan kay Copper. Copper recommends that the first goal is to select and complete a set of exercise that gets your muscles warmed up and ready for the game. So yung mga warm-up exercise ay pwedeng slow exercise with your legs like brisk walking, marching in place, and climbing stairs in the gym, or jumping jacks, or volleyball-specific warm-up. Mayroong tatlong specific warm-up ang volleyball. Ang una ay partner ball exchange exercise. Next is court perimeter exercise and ball slamming or bouncing exercise. Ayun siya. So, meron ding flexibility exercise ng volleyball. So, flexibility or stretching exercise should be performed before actual volleyball skill practice. Activities must be designed and selected to increase the range of motion or roam of the body joints involved in the performance of volleyball skills. Slow or static stretches are recommended to prevent muscle injuries. This is done by holding the stretch position of a certain body part 15 to 30 seconds. The routine must include stretches for the entire body, but special attention to hip, low back, and hamstrings quadriceps skill. The routine must include stretches for the entire body, but special attention to hip, low back, hamstring, and quadricep muscles. Meron dito 7 na flexibility exercise. Una is shoulder stretch. So, ayan, makikita natin sa mga pictures kung paano siya ginagawa. So, back and arm stretch, calf stretch, quadricep stretch, inner thigh stretch, hamstring stretch, and the lower back and hip stretch. So, alam kong familiar na rin tayo sa mga exercise na to dahil hindi lamang sa volleyball natin to nagagamit or ginagawa, kundi sa ibang sports din or kaya sa kahit simple exercise natin. So, alright. That's all for the history, nature, and development of the volleyball. Thank you for watching and listening.
Ma'am, this is the continuation of the report about volleyball. The Chapter 3, the basic body position and movement patterns in volleyball. The first movement pattern is the high posture. The high position is basically used for serving, setting, and the starting position for blocking. The second pattern is the medium posture. The medium position is the most important position because it is used most of the time during the game, during the serve reception, the overhead pass, and the starting position for the spike. And the last, the low posture. The low position is used during digging and all forms of individual defense such as the sprawl and the roll. Movement patterns, drills, and exercises. In order to familiarize and master the different body positions, the following drills are mirror drill, forward and backward drill, block and roll drill, and the low to floor sit drill. Mirror drill, the leader stands in front facing the other players. All players are in the medium body posture. The leader moves forward, backward, left or right in stationary jogging position upon the signal of the instructor or coach's whistle. The forward and backward drill. Stand in the medium body posture on the attack line facing the net with a step hop. Move forward, touch the center line with your foot and move back to the attack line. Block and roll drill. Stands at the net in a high body posture, your elbows bent and close to body, your hands in front of your shoulders. Jump, reads over the net, then quickly withdraw your hands, attempting not to touch the net. Return to the floor in a low body posture. Sit and roll onto your back and quickly return to the starting position. And the last, the low to floor sit drill. Begin at the center of the court facing the net to a low body posture. Your hands touching the floor, maintaining the low.
Basic skills in volleyball. Number 1, passing. Passing simply refers to the act of hitting the ball to another teammate. The term passing is used to denote the first contact of a team after the ball has crossed the net on a serve or other type of the hit. The player who first contacts the ball passes to a teammate who sets it for the spike to hit into the opponent's court. A. The forearm pass. The first basic volleyball pass. 15. The forearm pass. It is sometimes referred to as the bump pass. Is used to receive serves, receive spikes, play any ball at waist level or lower, and play any ball that has gone to the net. The forearm pass is most used to direct the ball to teammate. It is important to absorb the force of hard-hit ball and direct the ball in such a way that your teammate can execute an overhead pass or set the next play. How to execute the forearm pass? There are many approaches and pointers in executing a good forearm pass. However, the following elements for good execution are getting to the ball, setting your position, making contact, and the following ball to the target. When performing the forearm pass, your hand must be joined together, your thumbs must be parallel, your elbows are rotated inwards so that the soft, flat portion of your arm face the ceiling. This platform by your hand should be even as possible. The forearm pass is a relatively easy skill to perform when you move the ball first. That is, you get the proper position before attempting the skills. Keys to effective forearm pass. Number 1. Preparation phase. Number 2. The hands must be joined. Number 3. Stride position. Number 4. Feet shoulder width apart. Number 5. Knees bent. Number 6. Forearms parallel 2 times. And number 7. Back straight. Number 8. Eyes on ball. Execution phase. Number 1. Thumbs parallel. And number 2. Halves of hands together. And number 3. Receive the ball on the left side of body. Number 6. Slight extension of legs. Number 5. Forward and upward poking motion. Number 6. Platform slanted toward target. And number 7. Hips under and forward. And number 8. Watch ball contact arms. This picture showing how to do the forearm pass. Then, there are the suggested passing drills for beginners. Number 1. Passing a held ball drill. Have a partner loosely hold the ball out toward you at waist level. Using your forearm pass technique, hit the ball of your partner's hands so that it's directed over your partner's head. Your partner then retrieves the ball and the drill continues. Assess your skills. Number 2. The partner pass drill. Have a partner toss a ball using your forearms, pass the ball back to your partner. Your partner must be able to catch your pass without taking more than one step in any direction. Number 3. Continuous bumping drill. Gently toss volleyball underhand to yourself and use the forearm pass technique to keep the ball in the air. Bump the ball 8 to 10 feet high by using the net as a guide. Stay with 10 to square space or area for a drill. Number 4. Passing to the target drill. In a group of 3, one person tosses a ball over the net queue. Raise the ball and direct it using a forearm pass to a third person position at the net. 2. And basic skills of volleyball, the overhead pass. The overhead pass is usually your team's second contact, the 3-step offensive effort. It is a pass made with both hands open, controlled by the fingers, with player face below the ball. Its most offensive situation, one player is designated at the setter and the player who execute the second net or set. This person should be the best overhead passer on the team. The overhead pass can be used by a player receiving any ball higher than shoulder level and coming to the player with little force. You should use the overhead pass whenever possible. Do not let the ball drop the forearm pass level because the overhead pass is the most efficient way to handle the ball. Letter C. The set pass. The set pass is an overhead pass that you execute to place the ball in a position for the attack. The set can either be the forward pass or back pass. The height of the set defines the type of spike desired. The overhead pass and set pass. drills. Number 1. Pass, bounce, pass drill. Overhead pass the ball at least 5 feet into the air. Let it drop to the floor and pass the ball again at rises from the floor. Keep the ball in an area size of half of 1.
Good day everyone, especially to our instructor, Ma'am Pelosa. Good day po. Today, I will tackle about the volleyball lesson 2. So, I will tackle first is the method of attack. First is attack. Ano nga ba yung attack? Kumbaga, ito kung sa Tagalog ito yung atake sa volleyball. So, attack is the last hit made by the team, usually a hard spike. So, pag ito, kapag nagkakaroon ng isang chance, yung isang player sa volleyball, siya yung magbibigay ng force to attack and makakakuha siya ng points dito sa kanyang opponents. So, denk. Ano nga ba ang denk? Denk, ito yung tinatawag nating hulog o diskarte ng isang player kung paano niya ibibigay ang points para sa kanilang team. Kumbaga ang denk, ito yung kapag alanganin siya sa pag-attack, hindi niya nai-spike ang bola. Kumbaga, itutulak niya na lang ng may kasamang technique or diskarte na, or denk, ito yung walang force na kumbaga hulog. Yung diskarte na yun is malaking possible na magkaroon sila ng points na maalin lang nila ang kalaban. Ang denk, ito ay possible na nangyari kapag hindi maayos ang pagbigay ng sitter sa iyo ng bola, is ikaw yung mag-a-adjust kung paano mo ito ma-attack sa kalaban o kung paano mo ito gagawa ng diskarte para mabigyan kayo ng puntos. Next, spike. So next is off speed spike. So ito naman yung off speed spike is a second option for the attackers, unlike sa denk effective. Okay, next, ito po yung tinatawag nating off speed spike. Ito yung second option. Ito ang second option for the attackers. Kumbaga, ito yung off speed spike is mas maayos pa rin yung dink. Yung kumbaga yung unlike sa dink na mayroong effective or offensive technique timing pattern para mabigyan kayo ng puntos sa inyong team. So ito naman yung off speed spike. Ito yung tinatawag na second chance na kapag hindi maayos ang bigay sa'yo ng sitter is magkakaroon ka ng may kunting atake pero may palo, pero hindi siya gaano kalakas pagdating sa kalaban. Kumbaga, yung off speed spike is parang diskarte rin na pang fake, pero mas maayos pa rin yung denk na kung saan yung denk talaga is mayroong effective para mabigyan talaga kayo ng puntos. Malaki yung possible na magbigyan kayo ng puntos eh. And next is a drive-in. And next is a hard drive-in spike. So, yung hard drive-in spike, it is the most exciting play in volleyballs. It is also one of the most difficult of all sports skills to learn. Bakit? Kasi yung hard drive-in spike is napakahirap matutunan. Ito yung kapag binigyan ka ng isang mataas na binigyan ka ng sitter mo ng mataas na bola, is ikaw as a attacker, ikaw as a spiker sa volleyball is kailangan mo itong abutin, kailangan mong lumukso ng mataas, kailangan mong maayos ang pagpalo nito para mabigyan ng puntos ang inyong kakampi mo, and also kaya sinabi itong isa difficult to learn is mahirap talaga siya matutunan. And hindi natin maasa na sa paglukso mo ng sobrang taas, hindi natin maasa na sa pagbagsak mo is maayos ang iyong pagbagsak kung meron ka rin namang timing sa iyong pagtalon at pagpalo ng isang bola. So, how to execute the deng? Paano nga ba madidipinsahan ng deng ng kalaban kapag ito ay ginawa sa inyo? So, how to execute deng? It is important because to increase the height of your jump is napapaganda niya dito, napadagdagan niya pa ang mataas na paglukso mo, pagtalon, rather, and increase the force you are able to impact on the ball. So, kapag nagkaroon na ano mo yung execute pa, how to execute the dunk is madadagdagan ang lakas ng yung maibibigay sa bola. So now is ano nga ba yung mga paraan para magkaroon ng effective na dunk? So first is wait on the attack line. Next is the watch sitter. Panoorin mo yung sitter mo kung paano niya ibibigay ang bola sa itaas para magkaroon ka ng mas magandang effective na attack. Next is eyes on the ball after set. So kapag na-receive na yung first ball is ang pinaka mahalagang titingnan dito ay yung susunod na magre-receive which is ito yung sitter na kung saan siya yung magbibigay ng final ball para sa attacker. So next is wait for forward, and last is anticipate approach to the net. So magkaroon din tayo ng maiwasan natin yung mga errors na kung saan magkadikit ka sa net is ito ay isa na ring error. So ano nga ba yung mga errors sa volleyball? So the first is the ball goes to into the net. So kapag ang bola is napunta sa net tapos nagkaroon ka ng skills doon na kung saan binigay mo yung, for example is the attack. Pagbigay mo doon ng attack is nagkaroon ka ng contact with the net is magkakaroon ka ng error dahil dumikit ka sa net, which is na mali yun kasi errors yun sa volleyball. So next is the ball does not clear to the block. So which is na kapag ang bola is nagkaroon ka ng attack tapos hindi na block or hindi na check ng kalaban yung bola, after nun is lumabas ang bola is errors din yung tinatawag natin doong outside, magkakaroon ka ng outside. Next is you stop your approach and wait for the ball. So kapag yung bola is binigay na ng sitter sa taas, is hinintay mo lang na dumating sa'yo or hininto mo yung approach mo sa bola, is magkakaroon ka rin dito ng errors na kumbaga magkakaroon dito ng palpak. Mapapalpak mo ang masasaya mo ang isang puntos sana na mabibigyan mo sa iyong team na which is na in-stop mo yung pag-approach sa bola. Dapat kapag naglalaro ka is kailangan mabilis ang iyong mga mata. Tingnan lagi yung bowling ball, yung second receive which is ito yung sitter, ay dapat ay panoorin mo kung paano niya ibibigay ang bola at makapag-approach ka agad at mabigyan mo ng magandang atake. So next is yun na nga sinasabi ko yung touch net, na kapag ginalaw mo or na-touch mo ang net is ito ay errors din sa volleyball. And last is the you hit outside na halimbawa masyadong napalakas ang iyong pag-atake, pag-follow is which is ito ay magkakaroon nga ng outside errors.